What is up guys, my name is Ignas, welcome back to the channel. Back in summer, Skyworks Solutions reported earnings, and then the stock had almost a 10% drop for the day. Steve Weiss, the chief investment officer for Short Hills Capital Partners, went on CNBC to discuss why he added on to this position just after the drop. This is what he said.
I think there's some misunderstanding in terms of the margins, which relate to COVID. They have their own fabs, so it didn't hurt there. But for their customers that need a couple more components, that's where it hurt the margins, even though the margins were up quarter to quarter. So look, this is the beginning of a 10-year 5G cycle. If you listen to the customers that they talked about, that they have new design wins for, it's phenomenal. If you own Apple, there's no way not to own this because they're their primary supplier for RF chips. But the total addressable market, the TAM, for this company has increased exponentially. It used to be just phones. Now it's the entire world. It's Peloton, it's autos, and it's selling, despite growing earnings at 73%, which won't be sustainable, but they'll continue to grow them around 15 to 20%. You're paying a big discount to the market. So I bought more. Stock's down 10%. I love for this to happen. If you're a long-term investor, you gotta love for it to happen as well.
So Steve was buying Skyworks on July 30 at around $180, and 3 months further it is now lower for 11.6% at $130 per share. So in the meantime, the story may not have changed much for the name, but fundamentals should be even better now. Let's check how it fares against other semiconductor stocks. For today's comparison, we have Microchip Electronics, ticker symbol MCHP, United Microelectronics, UMC, and Skyworks Solutions, ticker SWKS. To make the comparison possible, we will be looking into 9 different factors: last 4 quarterly earnings results, annual revenue growth, analyst price targets, forward price to earnings ratio, price to sales ratio, return on equity, current ratio, dividend yield, and dividend payout ratio. The best company under each factor will get a point, so it is possible to have from 0 to 9 points, and in the end the stock with the most points will be considered the winner of this comparison. I understand that it could be rough to sit through 10 minutes of analysis, so I will bring the results up front for you to take a look into first. So results for our factors are in the table and the points are assigned. Microchip got 1 point, UMC 5, and Skyworks 3. This means that with 5 points, UMC is considered the winner of this comparison. If you would like to know how we got here, then continue on with the analysis. The first factor are the quarterly earnings results. When a company reports earnings, they are compared to expectations of analysts. So earnings can either beat expectations, meet them, or miss them. We will consider that beating expectations is a +1, meeting +0.5, and missing 0. Then we sum the results up to a minimum of 0 and a maximum of 4, and in the end the stock with the highest sum gets a point for this factor. So these are quarterly earnings for Microchip, and Q2 of 2020 beat expectations, Q1 of 2021 beat, Q2 beat, and Q3 beat. So with 4 beats in quarterly earnings, we get a sum of 4. Quarterly earnings for United Microelectronics in Q4 of 2020 beat expectations, Q1 of 2021 beat, Q2 beat, and Q3 beat. So with 4 beats in quarterly earnings, we again get a sum of 4. Quarterly earnings for Skyworks in Q4 of 2020 beat expectations, Q1 of 2021 beat, Q2 beat, and Q3 beat. So with 4 beats in quarterly earnings, we again get a sum of 4. Results for the last 4 quarterly earnings factored in the table, and with equal sums of 4, no companies assigned a point for it. Second factor is the annual revenue growth. As potential investors, we want to find that the revenues of a company are on a steady increase. We will take a look into the results of the 4 most recent years and compare them one by one. If revenue was on the increase from one year to the next, we will consider it as a +1, and if it was on the decrease, it will be a +0. Then we sum the results up to a minimum of 0 and a maximum of 3, and in the end the stock with the highest sum gets a point for this factor. So these are here annual revenues for Microchip, and going into 2019 there was an increase to $5.35 billion US, then into 2020 we had a decrease to $5.27 billion, and into 2021 we had an increase to $5.44 billion. So with 2 increases and 1 decrease in annual revenues, we get a sum of 2. Annual revenues for UMC, and into 2018 there was an increase to 151 billion Taiwan dollars. Then going into 2019 we had a decrease to 148 billion, and into 2020 we had another increase to 176 billion Taiwan dollars. So with 2 increases and 1 decrease in annual revenues, we again get a sum of 2. Annual revenues for Skyworks Solutions, and going into 2019 there was a decrease to 3.38 billion US dollars. Then into 2020 we had a decrease to 3.36 billion, and into 2021 there was an increase to 5.11 billion dollars. So with 2 decreases and 1 increase in annual revenues, we get a sum of 1. Results for the annual revenue growth factor are in the table, and with sums of 2, both Microchip and UMC each gets a point. Factor number 3 are the analyst's price targets. As investors, we want to check how far the current share price is away from the average price target of analysts. If the current price is under the average target, we will consider the stock as undervalued, and in the end the company with share price is furthest away from the average analyst target to the lower side gets a point for this factor. So for Microchip Technology we have 25 price targets of analysts. They range from the lows of 77 to the highs of $120 per share. The average is at $96.66, and the current share price is at $83.43. So there is still around 15.9% of room for the current price to reach the average target of analysts. For United Microelectronics, we have 4 price targets of analysts. They range from the lows of $7.30 to the highs of $20 per share. The average is at $14.34, and the current share price is at $11.31, which means that there is still around 26.8% of room for the current price to reach the average target of analysts. For Skyworks Solutions, we have 28 price targets of analysts. They range from the lows of $162 to the highs of $255 per share. The average is at $205.21, and the current share price is at $163.19. So there is still around 25.7% of room for the current price to reach the average target of analysts. Results for the analyst's price targets factor are in the table, and with the highest percentage, UMC gets another point. Next factor is the forward price-to-earnings ratio. It is calculated by taking the current share price and divided by the estimated future earnings per share. It is the standard price-to-earnings calculation with the difference that earnings here are predicted by analysts. So in the end, the stock with the lowest forward price-to-earnings ratio gets a point for this factor. MCHP has the forward price-to-earnings at 18.83. Forward price-to-earnings for United Microelectronics is at 12.80, and Skyworks has the forward price-to-earnings at 14.20. Forward price-to-earnings ratios are in the table, and with the lowest value, UMC gets 1 more point. Factor number 5 is the price-to-sales ratio. It is calculated by taking the company's market cap and dividing it by the trailing 12 months worth of sales. The formula suggests to be looking for a company with a low market cap and a high result in sales. So in the end, the stock with the lowest price-to-sales ratio gets a point for this factor. Microchip has the price to sales at 7.75. Price to sales for UMC is at 4.07, and Skyworks has the price to sales at 5.38. Price to sales ratios are in the table, and with the lowest value, another point goes to UMC. Next factor is return on equity. The percentage here shows how well the company is managed and if money from investors are handled efficiently. So in the end, the stock with the highest return on equity percentage gets a point for this factor. MCHP has the return on equity at 11.61%. Return on equity for UMC is at 18.25%, and Skyworks has the return on equity at 31.67%. Return on equity percentages are in the table, and with the highest value, a point goes to Skyworks. Factor number 7 is the current ratio. It is calculated by taking the current assets and dividing them by the current liabilities. As investors, we want to find that the company is able to cover its debts with assets, but also that they're actually being leveraged. So in the end, the stock with the highest current ratio under 3 gets a point for this factor. Microchip has the current ratio at 1.92. Current ratio for UMC is at 2.50, and Skyworks has the current ratio at 2.52. Current ratios are in the table, and with the highest value under 3, Skyworks gets another point. Factor number 8 is the dividend yield. It is calculated by taking the annual dividend per share and dividing it by the share price. A high yield may suggest that profits are being shared with shareholders, and that is a great passive income source that we as investors are looking for. So in the end, the stock with the highest dividend yield percentage gets a point for this factor. Microchip is paying an annual dividend of 93 cents per share, which is a yield of 1.11%. Annual annual dividend for UMC is 29 cents per share, and that is a yield of 2.54%. And Skyworks pays an annual dividend of $2.24 per share, which comes in at a yield of 1.36%. Dividend yields are in the table, and with the highest percentage, a point to UMC. The last factor is the dividend payout ratio. A low percentage here shows that the company is able to sustain its dividends and then use the rest of earnings to reinvest back into the business. So the stock with the lowest payout ratio gets a point for this factor. Microchip has the payout ratio at 70.86%. Payout ratio for UMC is at 26.84%. And Skyworks has the payout ratio at 22.97%. Payout ratios are in the table, and with the lowest percentage, a point goes to Skyworks. We can now calculate results, so Microchip got 1 point, UMC 5, and Skyworks 3. So that was it. If you got value or new ideas, then make sure to push that thumbs up, it helps the channel a lot. If you're looking for the results, you need to go back a bit, I've placed them just before the analysis. Also, if you are interested in getting notified exactly when I buy or sell any stock, then consider memberships. By becoming a member, you will get access to Discord, where I share my stock trading watch list and all the buys and sells exactly when I do them. This could be a great option to track my moves closely. Last week we had a stock comparison on 3 other semiconductor names, so if you would like to know more, then click on a video that is currently on the screen. And that was it from my side, thank you for watching, and I will be seeing y'all in the next one.